Hello, welcome to Lemon Steers, where we talk anything and everything entertainment. I'm, of course, the Lemon himself, Zeke Lamone, and this is my review for Inside Out 2. But before we get into that, let's get the house clean all the way, shall we? Leave a like, comment below, let me know your thoughts on Inside Out 2. And, of course, hit that subscribe button as it helps me grow into my YouTube career. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, let's get into the review. So, Inside Out 2, which is the sequel to, well, you guessed it, Inside Out 1 from Disney and Pixar. It's been about, I want to say, 9 years? Since the first one came out, and this is also part of Disney's game plan to be like, look, we have to bring in more recognizable IP. We got to mix in the sequels with the original content to bring people back into the theaters, and also they got to be great. Otherwise, people will not believe in our product anymore, and that's been the game plan. And it's all about the execution. And if there's one thing that Disney knows how to do, when they are motivated and not just trying to get a paycheck, they do event movies better than absolutely everyone else. I had an absolute great time with this movie. And I was one of the pessimistic ones heading into it because, you know, lately when we get these sequels, it has been a cash grab, especially when it does come to Disney. But this one, they had very much care for it. There was an actual story for it. All the characters added were really thought out of because, you know, when you think of the new characters coming in, like anxiety, like embarrassment, like envy, all that, it's just an extension of the other emotions, right? But no, they really showed how they were different in the whole entire way. And the story that they are telling within it, that I'm not going to really get into that much because I think it is best that you just kind of go in as raw as possible. Like, yeah, sure, you can know, hey, there's new emotions coming in, and you know, you do know joy gets separated, and the original 5 emotions get separated from them, and then the new emotions kind of take over. You can know that, but the meat and bones of this story is best experienced where you just don't know it, so that you can really feel it. And I said this in my immediate reaction too when I got out of the theater, is that I was in a packed house, okay? Which it looks like this movie is going to do stupid well at the box office, which is good. We need movies to do very well at the box office right now. And, you know, it's a Disney and Pixar flick, so there's a bunch of families there, and there's kids and all that. And, you know, I was seated next to children with their mom. Or maybe it could be, you know, 2 kids and, you know, one's the friend. But, you know, whatever. That's besides the point. And as we're watching, and, you know, they're well-behaved kids, the movie ends, and the kids are like, that was so much fun. That was a very fun movie, is basically what they were saying. And the mom, she's like crying, that was a good movie. And I was having the same experience. I cried too, because me and the mom can understand the movie on a different level from the kids. For the kids, again, I'm judging it based on the kids that I sat next to, and again out loud when the movie ended saying that was fun, is that it was an adventure. It was truly an adventure. You know, there was good guys, there was bad guys, and they had to get from point A to point B in order to, you know, win or save the day or save Riley, if you will. They just saw it as a fun adventure. While the mom and myself, we understood what this movie was saying and what the story that they were trying to tell and how relatable it is. So I think it's going to be a very interesting case study for these younger kids who watch it now and like just think, oh, it's a fun adventure. And then they do go through what Riley goes through in this movie, which is puberty. Which honestly, the most unbelievable thing within this movie is that they figured out puberty in 3 days. Hell, I'm 27, and hell, I still think I'm trying to figure it out myself. But yeah, that's the most unbelievable thing in this movie, is that kids will watch a fun adventure, and then as they grow up and they go through puberty, they're going to go, wow, I did go through that. I can very much relate to that. Yep, that's how it feels. And it just builds up to this crescendo because it does feel like a true sequel from Inside Out 1 with the original 5. Like, Joy truly has learned from the actions of Inside Out 1. They even make note of it within the movie. And she does have another lesson to come into play here. And the way that anxiety is introduced and how it's portrayed, and Maya Hawke does a great job with the voice. It is a very good, strong talking point. It is the heartbeat of the whole entire movie, and it is truly the standout of the film. That you're just like, man, anxiety, come on, like you just calm down, and like all these different things with these emotion. Like I got really attached. I was really attached to Riley. Like everything that was being done to her, I was like, oh, no, that's not right. But man, I'll be lying if I said I didn't think of that when I was younger too. I don't know how much I reacted to that, but man, I'm telling you, the lesson at the end, it really brings it home to the point that this might be my favorite movie of the year. It might be. It might not be, but it might be. You know what I mean? I have to really think about it. It might overtake Dune 2. If it's not 1, it's probably 2. It is probably 2 because I'm thinking through my top list, like there's Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I do think Inside Out 2 is better than that. I'm also thinking of Civil War. If that third act doesn't completely crumble, maybe Civil War is above Inside Out 2, but I think Inside Out 2 overtakes that. So yeah, it is probably Dune Part 2 and Inside Out 2 as my top 2 favorite movies of the year. Maybe they share the top spot. Maybe that's the first time ever here. But yeah, I had an absolutely great time with this movie. I think you will too. And especially if you are, if you have a family and you have kids, take them to the theater. It's a good event flick. You're going to understand it on a whole other level. It's Pixar at its best, right? Pixar at its best is where it's a family-friendly movie, but it's truly a movie for the adults. The adults are going to understand the story. They're going to understand the narratives that they are trying to portray within this film, while the kids are just happy to be along for the ride. If I had to rank it on the lemon scale, where it goes sour lemon, expired store-bought lemonade, lemonade, freshly squeezed lemonade, and strawberry lemonade at the very top because that is the best kind of lemonade. I do believe Inside Out 2 is a strawberry lemonade. So those are my thoughts on Inside Out 2. Again, hit that subscribe button. We do have a lot coming out on the channel. We also hit the like, hit the comment section. Let's talk about Inside Out 2. And don't forget, guys, to squeeze the day, make every day mean something, and go out there and squeeze it to your full potential. And until next time, guys, I'll see you here at Lemon Studios.